3, 2, 1.
Bananas.
Good evening, and welcome to the VGZ Podcast, Episode 2, Chocolate is Not Wearing Pants Edition.
No, I put pants on.
Damn it!
It didn't feel right.
I was just playing Walking Edition, that's what I call it.
Just go with it.
Oh well, whatever, just go with it. Today is March 13th, and oh my god, I lost my train of thought. Thank you! No. So I am Requiem, and I'm here tonight with Brennan, Buzzard, Chocolate, and Deadpool. And we're going to talk about shit, because that's kind of what we do.
Video games.
Really?
Video
Talk
games.
about things?
Okay, first, and I think foremost, is because GDC was last week, and I actually had the great pleasure of actually being able to attend GDC, at least for one day. I thought I would want to talk about that really quickly.
Okay.
Because it was just a lot of fun, and I learned a lot, actually, and I met a couple of awesome people. So I figured I'd want to talk about it for a little while.
Well, that's good. You can talk about it, but you're leaping. You're leaping ahead of our usual format. What are you doing?
Oh, yes, I am.
What are we doing?
Shit.
Chat, let me know if the sound balance is okay. It's a little weird.
Hold on.
Okay.
The sound is fine.
I'll destroy your sound. Go.
Anyways.
Anyways, let's go back to the normal format.
Yes. So, of course, we always start, as we start with every podcast, what are you playing right now? Or what will you be playing after the podcast or before the podcast? What were you playing? Or what have you been playing in the recent time frame that is existent in my mind?
I've been playing a shitload of League of Legends. Yes, I've been doing that. I've been playing a shitload of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D.
Really?
I've been playing Mass Effect 3.
In about a week or less.
Oh man. All of them? All of them, Buzzard?
What? No,
Are you-
Ocarina of Time 3D.
Oh, okay.
I beat the entire Ocarina of Time 3D, not counting Master Quest.
Yeah, I'm playing Mass Effect 3 like crazy. I have like 6 games to stream right now that I'm not getting to because I keep playing Mass Effect 3.
Yep. For me, Street Fighter Cross Tekken and Journey.
I mean, it helps that I'm playing with...
WAV.
It helps I'm playing with Brightside and Dispenser and Bearcracker. That really makes the experience a lot better.
Right on.
Yeah, we're not going to get into Mass Effect 3 spoilers. I don't think we're going to talk about it at all tonight.
No, we're
just
not.
because...
I'd like to be able to play it, at least semi-unspoiler.
That's the one point. Yeah, so...
He wants to play games without spoilers.
I know, right?
What's a spoiler?
That's how I avoid... I'm not even looking at chat right now, just because I have a feeling that chat is just spamming with, like...
I already spoiled Mass Effect 3 for myself, so I don't mind.
I'm sure you did.
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody in chat
I
right
was
now
just
is...
curious, because I don't really care about Mass Effect.
No one saw my stream because it was at 4 in the morning, so...
On a scale of 1 to 10, Buzzard, how mad are you at the ending?
Not very. I'm indifferent, really.
That's okay, then. Yeah.
I like the quote-unquote true end.
The true end being... Yeah, I think...
Being, I'm not mentioning anything.
Okay.
Let's just say left, middle, right. That's the easiest way to understand it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
right.
Middle
Cool,
end.
Chocolate.
Which one's
Wait,
left?
what else are you
Bananas in
playing?
your
So
ears.
wait, so we got Chocolate, what are you playing?
Right this second I'm playing Simon's Quest, and I have no idea why.
Why are you
Oh,
playing
God.
Simon's Quest?
I don't know, I thought I'd get some laughs.
That's what I was freaking out about, chat. I was like, holy shit, he's playing Simon's Quest while we're streaming.
Other than that, Mass Effect 3, kind of waiting on Tor to get that 1.2 patch.
That's not gonna
Yep.
Listed 2 BioWare games, so I feel I have to list another to defend myself.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
right? Well,
you
the
kinda
VGZ, the entirety of the VGZ chat will come upon you if you're not careful.
I'm playing KOTOR.
That's how he's
Oh my God,
counterbalancing
Merman.
KOTOR.
The original one.
That's how he's counterbalancing the Old Republic. He's playing KOTOR. That makes perfect sense.
It's a good game.
Yeah,
fine
I'm not
game.
denying that. It's a great
Hey,
game.
I
Streamed
fixed
Bobo's
KOTOR
Big
too.
Adventure yesterday.
Would you
Or
play?
today. Bobo's Big Adventure.
That was the
right on.
funniest
Oh, yeah.
fucking game
It
I've
was
ever seen.
fucking great.
The
It's
Chaos
hilarious.
Dunk was pretty hilarious.
Right on.
Brennan, you missed out on a great fucking stream.
I must have. I've been really busy, but I've gotten time to play games this week because I've been prepping for that cyber defense competition, which I actually leave Harrisonburg for Maryland tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
and the competition starts Friday, which I will post in chat a few times at some point, so you guys can watch my bearded face.
I might not watch. I might just keep watching the penguins.
Oh, come on! You know you want to watch. You know
I'm
you
sorry,
want.
but the penguins. I haven't watched stream in like 3 days. I've just been watching this fucking penguin cam.
Oh God, really? A penguin cam? Well, regardless, I actually have, surprisingly, because last week was my spring break, had time to play some video games.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm not a neckbeard right now.
Son of a bitch.
I'm not a neckbeard. I actually am nicely, I've trimmed my beard very nicely.
I have to cut my beard.
But anyways, as I was saying, I actually have been playing some older games, some games that people probably don't play anymore. Let's see. I've been playing because I didn't get to complete it the first time, and I need to. Deus Ex Human Revolution, because I bought that when it was like $5 on Steam the other week, or $7, like a couple of weeks ago. So when March came around, I was able to finally download it. So I've been playing that, and then Ohio was very, very kind because the NDA has lifted on that as of a couple of days ago.
Wait, NDA on what now?
Ohio.
No, NDA on what game?
Oh, the NDA on Ghost Recon Online.
Ghost Recon
so I was
Online,
about to say Ohio blessed me with a key, a beta key for it, which is really cool, and I've actually had a lot of fun with it, and I actually look forward to it being released proper because I think a lot of people will enjoy it a lot. It's actually very well done. I mean, the one thing, obviously, though, it is what am I looking for? It's a third-person shooter.
So it's exactly like Ghost Recon Advanced Warfare, is what you're saying?
Yeah, it's the Warfighter. It's not like the original shooters, which I didn't realize. But I've gotten used to, and I've actually enjoyed a bit. I'm not a big fan of third-person shooters, for those of you who don't know. I mean, I'll play, like, adventure games that are third-person, like an Uncharted or Uncharted, and I couldn't think of other examples off the top of my head. But as it comes to third-person shooters, like I've never been a big Gears fan. Like I played the first one, I just didn't really care for it. I'm usually I'm first-person shooter. Oh yeah, Mass Effect. So I guess that's
a third-person shooter, really.
Yeah, so
that's what he's just talking about. Yeah.
But generally, as I was saying, I steer away from third-person shooters. But I actually really enjoy this. It might be partially because it's going to be free to play, but
wait, what?
Yeah, it's going to be free to play.
Yeah, Ghost Recon
the new Ghost Recon.
Ghost Recon Online.
Online.
I thought you were talking about the one that you go invisible and shit.
That's Future Soldier.
Or Future Soldier, that comes out, whatever. That has been delayed a little bit and such, but no, this is Ghost Recon Online. It's their free to play microtransaction.
MMOFPS.
Okay.
Or MMOTPS.
We'll talk about the next one then after you're done with your news.
Okay. And then finally, then finally, did I say I picked up Gran Turismo 5 again?
No, you did not.
Yeah, no, I've picked up Gran Turismo 5 again, which I'm actually really kind of happy about because I don't feel that I put enough time in it to begin with when I first got it at all.
I don't think anyone put any time into it. I don't know anyone on the stream who did.
You see, the thing was, I wouldn't stream it, first off. It's not a streaming game. You're driving.
I like driving.
Yeah, but people don't like watching other people drive.
No, you see, you could do this
whole
stream idea.
Drive.
I had this idea for Gran Turismo specifically. You could just go on a drive and then just have road music, and we could do a road trip with you.
That's Test Drive Unlimited, and it's actually really fun.
Yeah, Test Drive Unlimited is fucking amazing.
Wrong game. I've always been. I mean, ever since I owned a PlayStation, I was a big fan of Gran Turismo, and I bought the collector's edition of this on release, and I played it solid for like a month.
We are now joined by Brightside.
Hey, Brightside.
I haven't talked to you in forever.
I haven't talked to Brighton. Oh my god, years.
I talked to him the other day because Mass Effect 3. That's pretty much it, though.
But yeah, after not this previous December, but the December before that, I kind of.
Okay, now can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Nope.
Cannot hear you. Not at all. No, sir.
Shut up, Buzzard.
Okay. Apparently, I turned my mic off.
That's all good.
Yes.
I'm just finishing up my Brennan diatribe, and then I'll allow others to talk. So I'm sure everybody's interested in my diatribe of a story.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you saying things? I started ignoring you immediately.
Exactly. No, but as I was saying, I played Gran Turismo probably for about a month solid, and then just all of a sudden one day I just didn't feel the need to play it anymore. I don't know why, but recently I kind of just had this thought process. I got into Top Gear, so the UK version. The UK version. I actually just watched. I was very upset because I realized that their seasons really only run 6 episodes, and their season finale for this series was this last Sunday, and I watched that.
It's only for like 2 months or something.
I was sad because I was like, "Damn it, it's going to be away now until like May or something."
Yeah.
And so now I have to wait till May with my thumbs under my butt, waiting for the next series to come out because I fucking love their antics. Their shit's amazing. Like that last episode was godlike. I was like, holy fuck.
Did you see the American version? Like ever?
No.
It's not the same. It's just not the same.
No, I know. I watched like 10 minutes of one episode and I went, wow. So basically what they decided with is that, Top Gear UK had a really great formula, but we're the US and we can try to make our own formula.
Top Gear US is terrible. Don't watch it.
I know.
They didn't change the formula at all.
Expediently.
The problem was there was no chemistry at all.
Well, yeah. These 3 people who I've never heard of before.
Exactly. Yep. Brightside, quickly, what are you playing recently?
Oh, yes.
Mass Effect.
Hell yeah!
Okay.
Okay, look. Okay, here's what happened.
Don't spoil.
No.
If you say anything plot-wise, I will kill you.
No.
Everyone dies. The end.
That's what I figured. Well, I already knew that.
No.
Sorry.
No, what happened was I accidentally deleted my Mass Effect 2 save, my main one, and so I had to rush to try to get a perfect playthrough. I got a perfect playthrough of Mass Effect 2. Absolutely everything finished in 2 days.
Wow.
Yeah. I literally sat there forever. Now, right after that, I started playing Mass Effect 3, and lately I've just been doing the multiplayer, but I am already 20 hours into Mass Effect. So basically, if you discount the past 2 days that I've been playing multiplayer, within about 3 days I got 20 hours put into it.
Yeah.
Nice. I have literally done nothing but play Mass Effect 3.
Okay.
Nice.
We are going to talk about Mass Effect 3 at some point in this, just not about the ending and no spoilers.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
What's a spoiler?
All right, so let's actually move on to
let's move on to the stories,
which are my trip to GDC first and foremost. Basically, what's really cool about GDC is that GDC isn't exactly a conference that developers go to show off their new crap.
Even though it's called the Game Developers Conference.
Exactly, it's Game Developers Conference, which is essentially a bunch of game developers and the firms that basically support the game industry. NVIDIA was there. ATI or AMD is now, I believe.
Yes, AMD is fully on that.
Yeah.
Unity, things like that, and they all had huge booths because those are all the technologies that that game developers need to use and need to make network connections and stuff in it. And while that was there, I had a lot of fun playing some. I have never gotten to play the PlayStation Vita yet, so I got to play the Vita for a little while. And I got to actually see really cool the augmented reality Vita tools, which are really interesting to me. You're playing basically air hockey on a really small table, and they had it plugged into a TV, and it was like watching Shatter, but it's just people moving their Vitas back and forth like playing Pong, and it was actually really cool. The augmented reality technology for the Vita. Sony didn't have very much else there besides the Vita, because obviously they're trying to sell it right now, and Nintendo only had the 3DS there.
Of course they did.
There was no Wii U. There was no Wii U at the convention. However, I got to play Kid Icarus multiplayer, which was really, really fun.
I hear it's kind of like Virtual On.
It's more like Gundam Extreme Versus, but yes, it's basically Virtual On.
Excellent.
It's like a 6-player Virtual On. And I also got to play this new AR horror game for the 3DS, which is the new Fatal Frame.
Oh, Spirit Camera?
Is it the legit new Fatal Frame, or is it just a Fatal Frame clone?
It's the same developers, it's just not the same name.
Okay, that's more than I could say for Silent Hill.
Honestly, it's more of a spin-off.
It's still really cool, and I want a 3DS now. Because it's the first actual good use of the augmented reality technology and stuff like that I've seen in an actual game.
The AR games that come packed in is worth it.
Yeah, but there was so much more to it, and I got 3 packs of Kid Icarus trading cards. So I'm giving.
Yeah, I expect those.
Other than that, the thing that I actually found the most interesting by far was, well, the indie game festival. I'll get to in a minute, but the Crytek booth. I got to see a tech demo of the new CryEngine 3, and oh my god, is it like the most amazing game engine I have ever seen in my entire life? And I am so... Oh, hey, tea time. And
Is it guaranteed to melt my computer or my money back?
Yep.
Yeah,
Guaranteed.
more or less.
Who the hell just pinged me?
But I got to see a demo of the CryEngine 3. I got to see a demo of MechWarrior Online, which I think was probably the trailer that Deadpool linked a little while ago. And I also got to play this new free-to-play FPS that they're coming out with called Warface. And it's basically... It's a Call of Duty game. However, the style of it feels closer to Battlefield or Crysis's multiplayer. And Crysis's multiplayer was really cool with the, on-the-fly customization of weapons and such, because you can still do that in Warface, and it's free to play. So, I mean, hey, check it out. The closed beta is coming soon. I already signed up for it. Hopefully I'll get into it. And by far the most interesting thing I probably went to was the indie games, or the IGF's huge booth, because I got to meet some awesome developers like Terry Kavanagh and Can Gao, the creator of To the Moon. And I gave them VGZ business cards.
Awesome.
So I really want to email them and see if we can't get them to, come on a podcast or something for a little while.
Or at least do some sort of recorded segment.
Yep.
You should open that up to that possibility, because they probably don't have the best schedule in the world. So
oh, exactly.
Our schedule is so perfect that I just don't think that they could fit their lives into our schedule.
We'd have to schedule. We'd actually have to schedule the questions and shit
months in advance.
Yeah.
I'm just playing, but seriously.
But seriously, yeah. I also got to meet the senior producer at Riot Games, the lead programmer for Bethesda, who worked on Skyrim and all the old Elder Scrolls games. One of the lead programmers for Insomniac, Kim Swift, the creator of Portal.
Oh yeah.
Frank O'Connor.
Yep.
Creator of Halo.
No.
Well, not really creator of Halo, but
he worked on the team. He's the public relations head.
Yeah.
Nerd.
So I have a question for you.
Yes.
Why did they let you in again?
Yeah, I want to know that too.
If you have a student ID, it's $75.
Oh wow! You spent $75 on behalf of VGZ to go experience this.
Thank you.
I spent $75 on this because I'm going to become a game designer, and I wanted to go to GDC. I want to go to E3.
I was joking.
But I can't get in.
I understand the reasoning. It's the same reason why I'm spending this week stressed out of my fucking brain.
Pretty much, yes. Pretty much.
That's how you get ahead in this planet, unfortunately.
Yes, but it was a hell of a lot of fun, and I want to go next year for longer, because I think next year it happens during my actual spring break. So I want to go for the entire week, because that'd be flipping amazing. And I want to go to E3, but I can't get in, unfortunately, unless I spend $1,000. I'm not going to spend $1,000 to go to E3.
Don't spend $1,000 to go to E3. Actually, do spend $1,000 and give me the ticket.
Worth $1,000.
No. All right, moving on.
Good transition.
So yes, our next little segment is obviously the new releases. Last week, clearly the main two major releases were Street Fighter Cross Tekken and Mass Effect 3.
I thought you said Tales of Graces.
You totally didn't put MLB 12 the show in there.
Dude, what the fuck?
Right,
MLB 12 the show come out?
Yeah, it came out last week.
You're right.
Wait, games
to be completely honest,
that came out? I didn't
to
know
be
that.
completely honest, I didn't look up any new releases that went off my head.
I'm just playing.
And this week, Tales of Graces, who cares?
Yeah.
And
Hey, don't say that. Somebody's gonna mind.
That
I just don't know who.
If the next
That's the
three words
trolling.
coming out of your mouth aren't Yakuza Dead Souls, you're an idiot.
Yakuza Dead Souls.
There you go.
Hey.
And in my opinion, by far the best game of 2012 so far is Journey.
Wait,
That's
That's about to be supplanted, Sweeto. In about what day is it? In about 10 days, it'll be replaced.
By what?
Kid Icarus.
No, Journey's so much better.
You have
Having
played
played both,
Oh, you can't say.
You have played Kid Icarus, but
He
I
has.
have played
And he
Kid
says
Icarus.
Journey's better.
Oh,
I say Journey's a better experience.
I'm more hyped for Kid Icarus than I could ever be for Journey. Because Kid Icarus doesn't share his name with
Are we done
the
with
fan.
announcement news?
Journey is on the levels of Shadow of the Colossus or Eco in terms of just a game that you have to experience.
What other? So that's the releases this week, correct?
Correct.
What
So
else?
nerd
wait,
game.
so wait.
The only time I ever use you have to experience something as an excuse is for Akira, the movie,
Okay.
which is a negative experience. So I'm
Yeah.
assuming that the game is really bad, but that you should play it anyways to get a better understanding of things.
Then you're incorrect. It is one of the most innovative, like, co-op systems I've ever seen. It is absolutely gorgeous. Like, the graphics are so simplistic and yet so amazingly beautiful. The sense of loneliness and yet the sense of companionship is juxtaposed.
Sounds like describing
Flawlessly.
Army of Two to me.
Oh,
Army of Two wasn't.
I love that game.
That's it.
Very
Quote-
I'm leaving
quote
now.
of the-
Bye.
of the
Bye.
podcast.
No. No,
If it wasn't the podcast Requiem, you know that this
Yes,
wouldn't
yes.
happen. But it's because it's a
I-
podcast. We're
I
gonna
know,
make fun of. We're gonna make fun of everything that everybody loves every time.
Of course.
Of course, that's just how it works.
But no, seriously.
Is
it
it
is
really that good?
one of the. It's a 2-hour gaming experience that
Yeah.
literally it's well worth $15.
Oh, it's only $15.
Oh,
It's only
okay, I was
$15.
gonna say,
Damn.
like, if you're paying full price for it, then
That's less than a movie.
I would
Yep.
get unreasonably angry and start throwing
Unless
things.
it's cheap Blu-ray.
It's infinitely replayable. The story is simplistic and yet very easy to follow. The
What?
music is one of the best game scores I've ever heard in my entire life, and I can only imagine want you to actually release it because it's amazing.
It's not how
And
you
it's just
pronounce
a
the
game
Guilty Gear
that you have to
soundtrack.
play at some point.
Oh, right. We didn't ask Tea Time. Tea Time, what are you playing today?
Oh yes, T-Town. what are you playing
Okay.
recently?
League of Legends Mass Effect 1.
Go
There you
fuck
go.
yourself.
Plank.
Aw,
You guys. Okay.
Your opinion doesn't matter.
Sounds about right.
Dude, that's a perfectly sound and logical choices.
Who suggested this game so I can hit them? Terrible at this.
Which game are you playing? Zelda 2? Or
Oh, he's not.
I was playing Simon's Quest. Isn't it?
Conquest of the Crystal Ass.
Oh god.
Okay.
I suggested
Alright.
the game.
Going
So
on.
in other news, Double Fine's
dog, give me a
Kickstarter
good
ended
bed.
today.
Oh.
Double Fine's Kickstarter ended today. There was apparently a huge celebration on stream
Oh.
that had.
yeah.
What was it? Tea time?
Basically,
you guys didn't watch it? They were like
No,
there
I
was
didn't watch it.
dancing and
were they?
champagne
Was Tim
and-
Schafer bathing in gold coins like
No.
Scrooge McDuck? I mean, seriously.
I want him to swim in a pool of money. I want.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, $2.5 million. I mean, if you turn that,
3.3.
He made 3.3 at the end.
oh, excuse me.
Holy God.
So, $3.3 million. I mean, can easily turn that into a pool of money.
It was actually around 3.5,
Hey, you know
not
what I'm
counting.
not with?
the-
Fucking Psychonauts 2.
You know what I
It's gonna
want?
make.
You know what? The budget for this new adventure game is more than the budget for Grim Fandango.
That doesn't say much.
I don't think he's actually going to use all that money just for.
One
That
game.
Oh, he's not. Oh
There's
god,
no-
he's not.
I mean,
But
because honestly, one man with that much money would honestly make like just a piece of shit just covered in gold flakes. I mean, I would. I mean, dude, like $2.5 million, get the fuck out. Anyways, sorry,
anyways,
cynic-
and in
my
other
cynicism.
Kickstarter news, the Katawa Shoujo devs, 4 Leaf Studios, created a Kickstarter recently to create their art book for Anime Expo. Their goal was $750. In approximately 1 hour, they raised $4,500.
Oh,
They're at
$45,000.
They're at 11,000 right now, and there's 57 days left in this
Why?
project.
Why?
Because
Why?
people really liked Katawa Shoujo.
Why?
And
Wait, no, this is the same guys who did. Wait, what's the studio name?
Poorly.
4 Leaf.
Oh, I
Well,
thought I
this
heard
is-
Cloverleaf.
What this makes me realize is that we need to come up with like the perfect.
Yeah.
We have to
Dude,
come up with the
I
perfect
have
scam
one.
on-
I have like the perfect game that I want to design, and I'm inheriting a C# coded platformer engine for a class next quarter. And I am going to try to make We Spellmont the game.
Yes.
Yes.
I've
Who
been
the
writing
fuck
like
gave
the
those guys
story for it.
money?
That's
Katawa
what I'm
Shoujo?
saying. Well,
Lonely nerds.
speaking
Who
on
gave
the
those guys money?
So speaking on the
4chan gave them money.
Speaking on the who gave those guys money front, I wanted to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart, the cockles even of my heart, if you will, maybe the subcockle region. I wanted to thank everybody who did donate to our chip in for the XSplit licenses. And you know, if I knew you in person, I would totally give you all a hug.
Aw.
Big man hug.
What he said before.
Well, you know, special service is... No, I'm just kidding. But no, I did want to thank everybody who did pitch into that, because that was really appreciated. The license I will purchase probably right after this week is over.
Thank you.
I've been focused so much on this thing. I've really lost track of time. Like, I don't even know what time it is now. I am gonna leave it open until the end of March in case anybody else would like to donate to cause to get to stuff that we could put stuff into stuff. Wow, that was a sentence. We could put stuff into, you know, the pool of money that we'll use to be able to purchase like shirts and shit for people for prizes, shit.
Yep.
So I'll leave it open to the 31st. If nobody donates between now and then, that's cool. I'm
hating on you, but he will hate you.
Yeah, I'm not hating on you, but I will hate you. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, anyways, so thanks again. Appreciate it. I will, hopefully, we can use that for good instead of evil, because once you're given tools, man, you must turn to good. But no,
definitely.
No, I don't know. I don't know how that goes. I thought that's how it's supposed to go.
Something like that.
Deep in here.
I'm trying to be deep. But yeah, anyways, thank you again. Appreciate it. And yeah, that was awesome of everybody.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you for being awesome. Okay.
Yes.
So
Who
that
gave
was...
those? No.
What, the Katala Soldier guys? Yeah, who
gave the money?
Dude, you know what? You know what? If as long as that group on Kickstarter gets to make that amazing fucking sci-fi movie,
Not happening.
No, they did. They got like more than significant amounts of money to make it. I'm trying to remember what it was called. I gotta find it now. It's this hard sci-fi movie. I'm like really, really fucking excited for it.
The only sci-fi movie I'm ever going to be excited for is Prometheus.
Is that the one that I'm talking? No,
Buzzard, you're so goddamn hipster. I'm gonna punch you in the face.
No, I just really, really, really am excited for Alien.
C 299,792 kilometers a second. If you haven't seen this yet,
I'm just happy about Iron Skies coming out.
I'm posting it right now.
Who looked at Katawa Shoujo's Kickstarter or whatever?
Saw
over $1,000 and they said no, not enough. Who did that?
Watch that video.
There were a lot of people who really enjoyed the game and who would have paid for this game. So if they want to spend their money to give the developers of a game they really enjoyed,
it's the game with all the cripples.
Yes,
I just
think it's a very well done story, and if people enjoyed it, there's nothing wrong with them giving them money.
My waifu was the girl who had no arms.
Is it better than trying to think of cripple puns for the last 5 minutes?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
It's pretty terrible.
Very much so.
I'm more disappointed that you haven't come up with one yet.
Yeah, that was.
That's actually more of a problem.
No, but seriously, watch this video. I just posted it in our chat, and I posted it in VGZ. This is why I actually think Kickstarter is a really great concept, because this movie is like awesome. It is a science fiction movie that will not use CGI and green screens.
Nice.
Oh shit.
And I'm just serious. Just watch the trailer that they made. You literally are like, at the end, you're almost tearing up a little bit, because you're like, holy shit, this movie really should be made for real and not for play. Like, they're making it, it's going to be a legit movie, and it's going to be like $5 to buy it online, but like, it honestly should be in the fucking theaters, because it looks like a fucking masterpiece. It's only from the fucking trailer.
Huh. Trailers can often be more hype than the actual movie.
I know, but it just looks so fucking amazing. Like, seriously. Anyways,
the trailer looked amazing. The Halo Reach trailer.
You know what you know what? I'm just gonna bite my tongue a little bit, just a tiny bit, to make sure that I don't just slap you over the head.
Sounds good.
I'm sorry. I'm bad.
Okay, so wait. Let me understand this. Chocolate hated Conquest of the Crystal Palace, and yet he will sit here and play the Yo Noid game.
Yeah.
Fucking right, I will.
Goddamn
Dude,
right.
If you don't kill that goddamn noise,
Chuck,
I'm gonna slap you.
Yuck, red pepper. I
Chuck.
can't eat that.
Chuck, play McKids.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
McKids is
Play
actually good
McKids.
though. Is the
It's
trick.
actually really good.
Yeah.
Just play it. It's a good game.
I can only play
It's-
good game, like mediocre games or shitty games. I can't play good
Fine, play
games.
Top Gun.
Top
Oh
Gun.
my god.
Yes.
Fuck you.
Land successfully.
Fucking Top Gun. All right, let's continue. What other topics do we have to speak about
We
tonight?
don't really have very many.
We do.
We do.
But
We have
because
two major topics.
I personally never played it, but I know certain people at VGZ really enjoy it. Deadly Premonition has a director's cut coming to PlayStation 3.
Callie would be excited about
Haven't
that.
watched the Let's
If
Play.
Callie
That tells
better
you
things than
everything.
than us.
Oh, speaking of Cali, I posted this in chat the other day, but I wanted to re-mention it. I am hoping this is the part of the reason why I want to win the Cyber Defense Competition regional tournament. The final is in San Antonio,
Nice.
which I know is somewhat relatively close-ish because it's at least in the same state. I know that's.
Isn't he living in San Antonio?
I think he
He's
is
in
currently
San
living in
I
San
believe
Antonio.
so. So then, what's it close to?
Absolutely fucking nothing. San Antonio sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Well, but whatever the case, that's where the tournament is, where the finals are, the national tournament is, and I hopefully will be able to meet Callie, and that would be a pretty cool meetup.
It would
Oh,
be kinda
totally.
sweet.
He's an awesome dude. I wish I met him when I lived there for a while.
Anyways, sorry, continue. My bad. Couldn't help
We-
it.
we
Deadly
have two-
Premonition, that was a...
Oh yeah, Deadly
Premonition,
Premonition.
yes. I have nothing to say about it because I've never played it. So if anyone else has a comment,
I do.
comment.
I've watched the fuck out of this amazing Let's Play by a guy who's currently working. I know it's terrible. He's working for IGN now, but at least it's a job. First off, this is a job.
Yeah.
IGN.
Hey, a job in the industry is not a horrible thing, but
It is when
he
it's
is,
IGN.
he is
He's
essentially,
getting paid to do what he was doing for free, which was
Yeah.
Let's Plays.
and that's cool.
Where's this? I can't remember his name at the moment. Just look up Let's Play
Let's say
something awful, Deadly Premonition.
Oh, that's
He-
not
he
Deceased
did-
Crab.
No. He's something awful, dude.
Anyways,
Well, Deceased Crabs is something awful, dude. But
The game
Yeah.
is amazing. It really, really is. It's like somebody wanted to make a game from the '90s in current gen graphics with old gen thinking.
What is this?
Deadly Premonition. It's
Deadly Premonition. Yeah.
yeah. It's this amazing game.
I know. I watched Kelly stream it like 8 times.
Yeah,
Okay,
I watched.
And I watched what's his face, F-Zero stream it like 90 times too. 2 of them
Okay.
both played it to completion.
I just want you guys to understand. You do realize that Deadly Premonition is pretty much the video game version of the show Twin Peaks. You
Exactly.
do
Yes.
understand
There's
that,
a
right?
whole website actually dedicated to all the homages to Twin Peaks. And what's the movie? What's the movie?
Walk
There's a
with me?
Was it Blue Velvet?
Not Blue Velvet. It was Dante's Peak. That's it. Yeah, Dante's Peak.
Oh,
And it's
Wait,
just
yeah.
wasn't,
kinda.
wasn't Dante's
it's a-
Peak the movie with Pierce Brosnan with the volcano exploding?
I think so.
I think that was just
No.
Volcano.
oh that's
sorry, I had a moment there. I was like, wait a second, wasn't that movie? Oh wait, no, maybe it wasn't. Maybe I'm an idiot.
Pierce Brosnan.
I thought it was.
it's
Yeah,
Pierce
Dante's
Brosnan.
Pretty sure.
Dante's Peak actually started the natural disaster movie trend.
Yes,
Yeah,
it did.
Because it was the
Yes.
volcano and the lava was slowly inching its way down the mountain, and we had to go save Grandma who couldn't walk out of the house.
And then there was
And
the
then
graphic
she
scene where
burned her
Grandma
legs
dies.
off.
Yeah, like oh,
In
God.
fact, if I recall, wasn't that set in Colorado,
Yeah.
Fuck, God.
which I believe is the same area as Deadly Premonition?
It's either
Yeah.
Colorado or Washington. I thought it
No,
was Washington.
there was a lot of. You're
I
right.
thought it
Twin
was
Peaks, not-
Washington, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it
yeah.
was Mount Olympia. I thought like Mount
Fuck,
Olympia
no,
was
no, no.
fucking exploding after being a dormant volcano
fucking
for
creepy.
60,000 billion years or whatever. And
Honestly,
they came up with some
there was
second
another-
lava goop.
There was another volcano movie that came out like the same year.
Oh,
Oh, did you
Another
guys watch my
volcano
stream
in
of
an
Stuntman?
unlikely position.
Sunman.
Did you guys watch my stream of Stuntman? Because I know I'm not the only one who streamed it.
Oh God, your stream of
Yes.
Stuntman broke my speakers.
yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that very well because my ears hurt.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he's not talking, and then suddenly my ears exploded.
Yeah.
You never
I just
heard
love those
anything
types of streams.
I'm sorry. I hope not to do that to every single stream, but that was a bad game.
Yeah, see, what Deadpool likes to do is when he gets on Xbox Live or on Skype and you're going to play games with him, he just likes to scream, "My voice is incredibly loud!"
That's a Deadpool thing, yes.
Yes, it is.
And then your ears are bleeding.
And yes.
And then you start brain
I
hemorrhaging.
swear I'm never like this in real life. I swear. Except when I'm playing Xbox
Sure.
Live.
I swear, I'm not like this
playing
in real
Mass
life,
Effect
except when I'm
3
like
with
this
him.
in real life.
Yep.
I was playing Mass Effect 3 in the demo. He kept getting mad at people using their rockets and shit. And I was like, why do you even care? They're not using your rockets.
So wait, we did have going off. So Deadly Premonition is getting a PS3 release, and if you only have a PS3, get it. It's fucking worth it.
Okay.
It is completely fucking worth it.
All right.
Honestly, I already own Deadly Premonition on 360. I'm thinking about rebuying it for PS3.
What do you get in the PS3 version? What's new?
I don't know. All I
Do
know
you have any
is that
details?
A
direct
controller that I like.
Ooh, he could fix some of the fucking mistakes he made, and he admitted he made them.
Who?
Like this director, I'm not
He
sure.
won't.
He's made a
He
bunch
won't.
of fucking games.
You won't.
Like
It's the Harvest Moon director.
Yeah,
George Lucas?
You're saying that a director is going to
Oh.
admit that he made a mistake.
He did.
That doesn't happen.
No, if he already
it's the
did,
same guy
he's
who
not-
made.
it's not
Sure, he wasn't a
Support.
producer or something.
Nope, director.
support.
Oh,
I never do
okay,
it.
okay. Price point of $20.
Oh yeah, that's a buy.
Wow, really?
Wait, only 20. Wow.
$20 is pretty cheap for games.
It's a game that has at least 20 hours of gameplay if you want to do it completely all the way through for every single thing.
$1 an hour. Pretty good
Uh,
ratio.
and if you don't do every single thing, it's about 8 hours, but then you get bad endings.
Unhappy ending.
Interesting.
Very bad endings.
Super unhappy ending.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Deadly Premonition director's cut going to PS3.
and I know, because none of you, I don't think anybody here except for one person has seen the whole thing, so I won't spoil it because the story is really magical. And the characters are amazing. Oh, just everything.
All we know is that it'll have new content and move support.
That's probably going to be new challenge areas with new weapons, which is not
Don't know.
bad.
So what because I honestly I know I remember Callie was playing the game. I think F-Zero played the game too, and I think I tuned into a stream for like 20 seconds once that they were playing, not because of anything going. I honestly don't remember anything about the game. So what type of game is this again?
It's a third-person action horror.
Okay,
well, not
let me-
horror.
All right, let me mush it together the best way that I can possibly describe it. Basically,
Good luck.
it's Twin Peaks setting and characters. It's Silent Hill horror and light and dark worlds with Resident Evil 4 movement and shooting.
Yep.
Oh.
There you go.
Although the movement is more like Resident Evil 1 or 2, but you can
But it's not tank
shoot.
controls.
You can move and shoot, but it's very, very bulky. Yeah.
Yeah, it is bulky, but it's not tank controls.
Not quite.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
like a mix.
Okay.
It's like a mix. It's like what if Resident Evil 4 or Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 4? Really? It's like what if Resident Evil 4 wasn't that fast?
Huh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Alright, next little topic is that in the several weeks the PlayStation Vita has been released, it has sold... Well, this is total sales. This is including the Japanese sales. The PlayStation Vita has sold over 1.2 million units.
It sold more than Mass Effect 3. Good job.
Yeah, it has. And hey,
What's
It's-
it for?
it's a very cool system.
It-
Haven't got to play it actually. And
This game's a fucking mess. Sorry, go
I'd
on.
like one when there's more games on it and when it's not $599 US.
Yeah, basically. I completely
basically.
agree with you. I'm actually surprised because we've never had it in stock at my store. It continues to sell out consistently. I mean, I'm a small market, so we don't really get too many. We got like 10 to begin with, and they sold out, and then we got restocked, and they sold out.
Wow.
Like we've actually
That's
sold out pretty on both the 3G and the regular version.
Wow.
Why do
So, I
people
mean-
want the 3G version? Who has enough internet to actually use that?
I mean, who doesn't have enough internet to actually use that?
I don't. I only have 250 megabytes a month.
Oh wait, seriously?
Yeah.
Oh wait, on your cell phone.
Yeah, like.
Oh, okay. For a second there, I thought you were talking internet in general, and I was like,
oh, if I
was
had
like,
that much, I
what?
wouldn't be on the phone
I
with
was
you.
like,
No,
dude,
no, no,
yeah,
no.
you could
No, you-
talk on the phone.
No, you guys don't understand. When you buy a Vita, if you get the 3G version, you do not hook it up to your existing AT&T account.
Right.
You have to get a new subscription specifically for the Vita.
Right.
Oh, you do? Fuck that. I'm
Yeah.
never getting 3G.
So
Well, that's not. I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, that's
Honestly, it's not expensive. Like the biggest plan that they've got, which is
how
like
much is it a month? Tell me right now.
it's like
how much
$30
is it a month?
bucks.
That is actually not that bad. I'll say that right
Well,
now.
you got to think about it. You're
It's not.
essentially what you're paying for is basically an iPhone with the
Wireless
ability to make phone calls.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I mean, that's what you're asking for.
depending on, do you guys know the data usage? Like, on a phone, when I use goddamn phone, like once a month, I'm using up like 15 megabytes a month.
Right.
How much is a game going to use a month? If
A
you're
gig.
like
Enough
Oh,
to...
wait. Online. Wait. Online play? Are we talking?
Yes, I'm only.
Oh,
That
not
is-
that much.
This is something
Not that
that has been on my
Online
mind.
games. Online games do not take up. It's contrary to what most people I think would think. Online video games, generally speaking, don't generate a lot of network traffic unless you're downloading like maps and content from servers.
Which you wouldn't be doing on the road because
Exactly. Most of the download that does come from all the network traffic is all fucking bits and bytes. You're not transmitting like images and shit. So I mean, you're realistically speaking uploading just like a file that it's not a file necessarily, but it's just traffic, and so it like you have to understand how netcode works like, a little bit. But realistically speaking, you're not using barely any fucking data. I mean, even if you literally left the game on for days, you really wouldn't get that far into it. But if you wanted to download, like, let's say one demo on the Vita,
would use up like a quarter of your entire fucking internet.
if you had a 250 meg plan, yeah,
That's it. That's
Yeah.
that's it.
I'm just saying, if you had a 250 meg plan, which I think is the lowest plan possible for the Vita, correct me if I'm wrong. Right
I
now.
didn't realize that you could go. So wait. So it's $30 a month for 250 megabyte.
No. I think that's 15 meg. Is that I don't remember what the pricing is. Somebody else has to whip it out, but it should be 30 for 2 gigs. I think the $30 plan is 2 gigs, and then like you can get a 15 for 250. I think. Can somebody look that up
That is
for
correct.
me?
30 or 3 gigs is $30. 250
Okay,
gigs is,
good.
Or 2 gigs
So
is 25.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Because I was
and
going to say that's a bit much for 15.
I mean, the other thing too is that obviously they're trying to add more functionality to the Vita. So I mean, I'm assuming it might not have it now, but I don't know for sure. But they probably are going to add Skype to it because they had Skype on the PSP.
Wait, was Skype sold from Microsoft already?
No, it's still on Microsoft.
Right. So how
But
the
it's still
hell?
technically a separate company, and Microsoft doesn't have a mobile platform. I mean, they have
No, they
Windows
do.
Mobile, but that doesn't count.
They
Don't
do.
say that counts. Don't
Windows
say that
Phone
counts.
doesn't count.
That counts.
Don't. I'm gonna slap you. Actually, no. Actually, you're right. I'm wrong. You're right. It does count
It does sadly count.
because they have Xbox Live on there.
They do have Xbox Live on there. They're trying to implement Xbox Live
But
again.
but I think they will put Skype on there because Android has Skype and iPhone has Skype, and it would be really stupid for Microsoft not to put Skype on those things.
Since Skype already on my Android, so who gives a fuck?
Oh yeah, but I'm just saying, like, you could, basically I think what they're trying to do with the Vita is they're trying to do like, okay, we'll make a game console that also could happen to be used as a mobile broadband device of variety. Because that's the issue right now, right? Like in mobile computing right now, you have this big sort of gap, right? You have like laptops and tablets, which are kind of on separate sides of the spectrum, and then you have phones. And all these companies are trying to bridge the gap. Like, you look at that thing like the Samsung Note. That's like the closest we've ever gotten to a real bridge in the gap. I mean, yes, Dell Streak, but fuck you, Dell Streak. The Samsung Note is like essentially the closest you can get between a tablet and a phone. So like the Vita, I think, is sort of Sony's answer to it, because I don't think Sony is going to come out with a 6-inch or a 5-inch tablet, because that doesn't make any sense for them to do that. Samsung, on the other hand, they make all sorts of weird, funky devices that are pretty cool. Like the Note, I've been able to play with. It's a really cool device. Like, I actually probably, if they released it on Sprint, I would highly consider it when I get my phone upgrade in June. Because it's a cool little device you could play some games on. And it has a stylus, and it's like this cool little funky device that's almost a tablet. You could read books on it a lot easier than a phone. Because it's a 5-inch screen, which is awkward, but not at the same time. So that's the problem right now. I know I'm going to this diet. Once again, I'm doing diatribe. Brennan is doing diatribes tonight.
Good. We need something to fill
it's fine, because we have 15 more minutes to kill, so...
Cool.
I think...
that's the technology right now. That's the problem, is that no company knows how to bridge this gap. That is okay, I have phones that are like 4.3 inches, which is about the size of what my old camera or GPS was. And then I have these tablets that are getting to be like 7 inches. Do we make a device that's 6 or 5? Because that's sort of a weird size. And I think the Vita is a first step in that direction of will something like that really work? Because, as we all know, Sony has stopped being a game company, and they're now like a game... Well, they've never been just a game company, but their gaming division stopped being just a game company with the PS3. It's this sort of like multifaceted entertainment device that also happens to be a popular console.
It's a console? I thought it was always a new freaking PC.
It's a Blu-ray player.
It's a Blu-ray player, okay? It does everything, okay? That's what the ads tell me.
It only does...
It only does... La 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 la, I can't hear you.
It only does that blonde guy whose name escapes me.
I don't know enough about the Raspberry Pi to actually talk about it. I never researched it.
We should talk about the Raspberry Pi. You and me could talk about the Raspberry Pi. Everybody else is like doesn't care much. Raspberry Pi.
There's two things we got to talk about before.
Sounds delicious,
though.
Hey.
What are those, Deadpool? Oh, well, first the MechWarrior 3 trailer looks, or the MechWarrior Online trailer looks amazing.
Yeah, it looks exactly like MechWarrior Living Legends, which makes me think they bought the fucking team that did it, which is goddamn genius.
It is.
Well, if you can't figure out how to program it your goddamn self, buy the team that programmed it their goddamn selves.
Yep, and it's on the CryEngine 3, which
makes me think,
like I said earlier, is amazing.
Yep.
So...
So there's that, and then finally we got to talk about free-to-play, and we got to talk about the DLC. Because those are very heated subjects.
One second. Okay, I had my long fucking sigh, and now I'm ready to talk about it.
I didn't know Requiem turned into a dog in his spare time.
Arf.
Requiem has a dog in his spare time.
DLC is innovative.
Okay, so what are we talking about first? Yeah, because so here's
free-to-play, because free-to-play is a little bit easier.
Yes, but let's give a little bit of the backstory first. So while we were discussing topics for this week's podcast in chat 5 minutes before we had the podcast,
standard, you know.
Well, okay, maybe it was 6 minutes. Somebody said, "Oh, free-to-play controversy," and I went, "Why is there controversy free-to-play? I think it's a good idea." And then people were like, "No, there's people who don't think that," and I was like, "Oh, but they're idiots." Why would somebody think like that? And then I realized, wait, no, maybe I'm not. Maybe they aren't idiots. Maybe they're just kind of idiots. And then I figured maybe we should actually have an open discussion about this instead of me just blindly calling people idiots. Or maybe not blindly, because I think I'm right, but calling people idiots.
I have 2 problems with free-to-play.
Okay,
1,
cool.
The games are usually broken as fuck, and 2, Brazilians.
Okay, so you're an idiot.
Okay, so you're an idiot.
So you're an idiot.
Free-to-play games are usually done. Free-to-play games are usually
make me a little bit leery because. Oh, sorry.
So I think the one.
I'm a strong supporter of the microtransaction policy.
As long as it's
on
not pay to
certain
win.
things.
Have you played a game that has gone free to play?
Yes.
Team Fortress 2, Vindictus, League of Legends. I played Maple Strafe for
I'm talking about a game that's not owned by Steam.
League of Legends.
Heroes of Newerth. Dota 2. I played a lot of free-to-play games.
Okay, so I've played a few more games than that.
Monday Night Combat.
Monday Night Combat is free?
Free?
It's going to
the
be
new
free.
one is.
They haven't
released yet.
The Invitational, though, is going to be free.
I am a strong supporter of... let me explain, because I have an argument actually here. I'm a strong supporter of that because, as a person who does not have a job and does not have a steady income, I am much more likely to make small little purchases, once or twice a month, like, oh, $5 here, that's fine, I have $5 here, $10 here, oh, that's fine, I have $10. But I don't want to go out and spend $60 to $80 on a brand new thing, because I can't always afford that, and I like having the option to support my developers while given a free-to-play option, and I like supporting a developer who does a good job in, expanding the content, expanding the stuff by having microtransactions, which is why I've spent, over the course of 2.5 years, probably $250 on League of Legends.
Yeah, but you see, so I've been playing the fuck out of Star Trek Online for like way too long now, for way
yes,
too long.
Way too long. Yes, we know.
Way too long.
We know you've been playing it for way too long.
Way too long. Yes.
Way too long. Ray. Too long, Johnny.
Yes. And it's just gone free to play this year. It hasn't changed at all, and they were always Jews. Always. They were always going to be this bad.
So here's where my thing comes in, right? So some companies do it very well, and they can do a very good transition from the pay to play to the free to play thing, aka LOL. Look at Valve, who does a lot of things right over time, and as much as I suck Gabe's cock on a regular basis, as being the biggest Valve fanboy there probably is in existence.
I'm pretty sure it's pretty fat.
I unhunge my jaw constantly. That's what that popping noise is you hear occasionally. Anyways, let's stop with that. But no, seriously.
I just like making fat jokes about Gabe. Sorry.
Yes, anyways.
Does it taste like bacon?
Anyways. They constantly do these things right, and they go, well, we're going to do this, and we're going to do it the right way, and then people go, no, you're not, and then everybody's like, oh my god, he's right, they did it right. And I think that Team Fortress 2 is a great proving for that. So that to me is something that I go, okay, cool. But then you look at, your experience with Star Trek Online, and you go, okay, well, that company obviously doesn't know what they're doing.
Oh, no, they did exactly the fucking same goddamn thing.
Nothing's really changed.
Nothing's changed.
They always had pay-to-play, micro-purchase content.
Right.
And now it's just you get in free. No initial purchase.
Right, so then
that's not exactly the same.
It never basically is what you're saying. Is it never actually...
Yeah.
Didn't Cosmic Break, when it was in beta, we all liked it, and then it was like, oh, you gotta pay all this money to get cool new ships. I don't know, because I haven't actually played. Because everybody that I wanted to play with was like, lol butts.
Yeah, that's Korean, and Korean is like the, forefront of fucking microtransactions.
No, I'm not saying they did it wrong. I said they did it I'm saying they did it perfectly right, and I still fucking hate them for it because I'm paying, because I want to buy it all. I do. I want to buy every fucking thing, and I know if I do, I'm spending like $300 in microtransactions.
Right.
And I'd rather get it all for free.
Well, of course, but everybody would love to get it all for free. I mean,
not for free per se, but without having to pay out of pocket to get these things in game that you could only buy through otherwise. I mean, Team Fortress 2 did it the right way, where you can get it all in game. You just have to play for 600,000 hours.
Right.
Yeah, same with League of Legends, same with Heroes of Newer, same with any good microtransaction policy.
Yeah. As
certain companies do it very right.
There are companies that do it very, very well, and there are companies that
hate it. I still fucking hate it, and I'd rather play a game that didn't have that.
Have you found a game? How many? Okay, so how many free to play games? So how many free to play games have you played?
Well, let's see. There's RuneScape,
Battlestar Galactica, RuneScape, Champions Online, Star Trek Online.
Does TF2 count it if I bought it before it came out?
Yes, because I bought it before it came out too.
I played
before it went free to play.
Yeah, no, that counts.
Okay.
So out of those 7 or 8 games that you listed there, how many did you not care to play after it went free to play?
None. I was still playing them, but I still fucking...
Why are you still playing them, though? Like, if you don't
Because I'm a horrible person.
Okay, but then...
At least he's honest.
Hey. Just because I lie to myself and maybe a few other people on occasion doesn't mean that I'm a bad person. It just means I'm untruthful. Anyways. I'm just kidding.
Like
really.
like Star Trek Online. The only reason I'm playing it is because
I lied. I don't really lie.
I am the biggest goddamn Trekkie on Earth, and
Right.
biggest Star Wars fan.
Yes, you are.
I don't know if you're the biggest one on Earth, but anyways,
You're up there.
I mean, because you don't weigh like 700 pounds, right? You only weigh like 2, 3.
130.
Okay, quick question, because I can't get Mibit open, so I can't see the results. How many hats does everyone own on TF2?
50.
0.
2.
Oh, actually, I don't know.
barely played.
I don't know how. Wait, are we talking about hats that have been bought, or are we just talking about hats in general?
Both.
Okay, I haven't bought any because I haven't bought anything in TF2 since it went free to play. And actually, honestly, I don't think I've really. Oh god! Fuck! Ah! Sorry. I'm in that one level in Gran Turismo where you have that really super fucking long ass straightaway, and then there's a chicane in the middle.
Nice.
I don't know if anybody else remembers that level from GT4, GT3. Anyways, as I was saying before I yelled at the microphone, I think I've gotten a few hats because of drops, but I barely wear them. The only one I've ever worn legitimately is Bill's hat. Because
I've bought 6, 7 hats.
You're terrible.
Who's the most egregious offender here, other than me? Because I spend too much money on everything.
So it's probably you.
Oh, I bought the,
Other than me.
I
Well, no.
bought.
Chat
I
and
bought
in here.
Klingons.
You're probably ranked number 1 and number 2 in the egregiousness of buying hats.
Okay.
No. Because hold on, let me look at my backpack.
Backpack.
Oh no.
Sorry.
I can't get...
I don't even
Yum,
remember
yum.
what's in there.
Delicioso.
God damn it.
You guys go
Not my
ahead. I'll
fault.
talk. I'll
I
come
miss...
back.
I miss...
You guys go on ahead. I'm gonna sit here and eat my sandwich.
Sandwich.
I'm gonna count my hats.
Yes, you go count your hats.
All
No, there was
gentlemen should.
specifically one hat that I feel horrible for.
Do you?
Come on, the
Do you
gas
act-
here to give us?
Is it
No,
all
no.
of them?
I bought the spine-chilling skull, and I bought another Halloween hat
Why did you buy Halloween hats?
for $20 each.
Why?
Oh, whoa.
Wow.
Okay, so hold on a second. So you spent the amount of money that I occasionally get to be able to buy porn with. No, I'm just playing. No, but you actually spent the amount of money for like a 3DS game on hats.
I bought a fucking hat. Oh, and I bought the laugh that you can do as a taunt.
That's
I've spent more money on TF2 and League of Legends than I have spent on video game and any other video game ever.
Oh,
Is
and
it-
I
Yeah.
bought I bought the
I thought I was bad.
instead of
Are you
buying Juice X,
ridiculous?
I just bought all the guns.
Why?
so, okay. So
You're a
I'm
terrible people.
I'm officially appalled by this community now. I
Deadpool,
I don't
have a
have
problem.
there are absolutely no words for how I'm feeling right now. There just aren't. I can't even put it into words.
Hey,
I just
you were
So
the one
this-
supporting free to play, and I'm the one who fucking hates it because I spend all the money.
okay.
I
So
spend all the money.
I love
it's
free to play because
called
it's free.
Self-control.
It's called free to play, not oh my god, it's
Thank-
free to play, but you could buy tons of shit, so I should buy all of the things.
Vanity shops
All
will be the
the
death.
things.
Oh, and I bought all the noisemakers from Halloween last year. So once in a while you'll hear a weird witch.
God damn it.
We need to stage an intervention.
Yeah, there's
We need an intervention.
yeah.
Like I thought I was bad with buying skins for LOL,
Nope,
but
nope. I'm the worst.
Oh my god.
I heard now.
it's called self-restraint, man.
Let's
Get
see,
some.
I heard about this. I assumed it was true, and I didn't ever test it. I heard that when Lord of the Rings Online went free to play, you had to buy access to new zones.
Yep.
And I realized I didn't actually test this. Is that true?
I did
It is true.
Yeah, I can
It
ask
is
my
true.
buddy.
Okay.
Dave, pretty sure, yeah.
That irritates me.
Yep.
That was
Good. Are your jimmies ruffled?
My
Whatever.
jimmies are sufficiently ruffled.
Wow.
Ruffled.
and
Tits.
Well, I mean, realistically speaking, though, that's not like the end. I
Not
think
the
that's
worst
actually,
thing in the world.
I actually think that's a pretty decent concept if you think about it. Because think of it this way, right? You play the game. It's basically like a demo. You play an extended amount. You don't even have to go out of the area. You can go. You can stay in the same area if you really want to.
Yeah, but it was like, oh, you
So
want
it's
to go
like
to
buying
this
an
zone?
expansion
Oh,
for a
give me
free
some
game.
money.
Yeah, but it's like buying an
And
expansion for
At
a
its
free
core,
game.
it's not any different if I did the subscription. But at the time, that sounded horrible. But now that I'm saying this out loud, that doesn't sound really bad
Yeah, that,
compared to the some things I'm used to now, which is
Really-
depressing.
Yeah, but
Doesn't
no,
sound
fuck
so
free
bad.
to play because I
At
spent
least
all
it's
the money.
not. At least it isn't pay to win.
Oh no!
Exactly.
Oh no! Fuck
It's
that!
Like
How-
Gunbound?
Albs, all day, honestly.
Gunbound became pay to win.
Gunbound became pay to win, and that's when I stopped playing it because it was so amazing.
I'm gonna reinstall Lord of the Rings. Fuck it. I want to see what it's like.
Hey.
But go on.
Thank you. Albs just posted in the chat. He said, "Hey, Brennan, they fucked all the people who are paying customers over." And honestly, I agree, and I definitely understand your frustration. But I know, right? I had to say the "but" word in here somewhere. I mean, technically speaking, you paid $50 for the game originally because you supported the game originally, didn't you? I mean, that was the whole point. And then you paid the subscription fee per month to play it. So yeah, I mean, you know, if you feel fucked over, I think that's a valid opinion, but I don't necessarily think that. Oh wait, they didn't give you expansion zones that you already paid for?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind. That's a dick move, and they don't deserve any reprieve on that. My apology.
No, if they do that, that's terrible.
I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that's what happened. So you totally got fucked over, and I am sorry, and I will never take the side of a company that does something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be like as if they took TF2 and they said, not only do you have to pay for the hats, but you also have to pay for the weapons, and not only do you have to pay for the weapons, you also have to pay for the maps.
You got to pay for Gold Rush.
Yeah, you have to pay for
God. Yeah, if they had done that, that would be the terrible thing.
So my fault, Albs. I did not mean to belittle your actual investment in a game and then have that be fucked over and belittled by the company that you trusted.
You don't buy from them anymore.
Exactly.
That's what I do.
So,
just sort of buy
on this episode of the VGZ Podcast, we discussed a fair amount of things.
Assume we're wrapping this up now.
We discussed
yes,
Gift 2.
Because it's exactly an hour and 1 minute. We're saving the DLC argument for the next time because
future podcasts.
It's gonna go way too long.
Maybe we'll make a DLC of the podcast.
We can make it DLC.
We can make it a DLC. Remember,
and we're gonna
do DLC.
We're gonna charge you. We're gonna charge you $8.95 for DLC of the podcast.
We had one DLC episode.
I did one DLC episode, and it was amazing. And y'all,
we should make the DLC episode a DLC episode.
I'm in. Let's start recording it right after we hang out.
Let's start recording it right after this, and we can put it up on the website for $3.95 or something.
Yeah, let's charge for it.
Will it be paid? Okay.
Yes, it's paid DLC, and we're all getting paid.
But no, guys, we had to put the podcast on a disc first, and then put the DLC podcast on the disc.
And the only way you could do it is if I give you a special key code that unlocks it.
Exactly.
And with the profits, do I finally get my hookers?
Yes, finally you get hookers. All right. Anyways, go ahead and wrap it up.
Anyways, we're going to wrap it up for the evening because it's been an hour. We talked about things like new releases. We're not talking about Mass Effect because we're not spoiling Mass Effect just yet. Maybe in 2 weeks. Maybe. We talked about new releases such as Street Fighter Cross Tekken,
I think I can't remember anything from Mass Effect. I was going to make a fake spoiler.
You are terrible.
Keep going.
Tally has a face.
James Vega, he's funny.
We talked about Journey, which everyone should go play because it's awesome. We talked about my trip to Game Developers Conference, which was awesome. Double Fine's Kickstarter is officially over. Katawa Shoujo's Kickstarter has earned them a metric fuck ton of money. Deadly Premonition Director's Cut is coming to PlayStation 3 at a very low price point, and according to Deadpool, everyone should go buy it. We also discussed the PlayStation Vita sales, which are actually pretty good. We discussed the MechWarrior 3 trailer briefly, and we talked about the merits and...
we discussed that Deadpool's free-to-play habits cost more than my porn edition.
Yeah.
Cost more than my free-to-play habits. That's a bad sign.
Well,
you don't even want to know how much money I've spent in Star Trek Online. Don't even start, dude.
Oh,
I don't want to know.
We don't want to know.
Oh, if I don't ask you, you don't ask me how much I've spent on League of Legends.
Okay. On that note,
bro. Seek help. And on that note,
bro.
We are Brennan, Buzzard, Chocolate, Deadpool, Brightside, and Requiem. We had tea time for a little while, but he flaked out because he's a little bitch. And this has been the VGZ Podcast.
Well, it's past
Wait, before we cut out, do you want me to tell the story of when I got drunk in New Hampshire?
Sure.
Do it. Not on podcast. I'm turning off the recording now. Then
go for
it. All right.
No, nothing.
So yes.
Nothing but
good night.
Happened.
This is the official ending of the podcast. Good night.
Man, I'm bad at